Everyone, this is Avi Harkishan from AH Charts. Let's look at Tesla for a moment. I have about maybe two different scenarios, maybe three scenarios that could play out for Tesla here. So let's jump into it. This is the bullish case scenario for Tesla that I have, where we can see an upside movement. You already had which the bottom is in here, which is the macro bottom. So let's just do assuming this here was the bottom. You can see Tesla either come back up here, but this entire sequence here does not make much sense to me for a few reasons. Because if you're following Elliott wave, this entire retracement here that you're looking at has come back into wave one, and it shouldn't move back into wave one. So there's a few things that I am looking at that could play out on Tesla. You did have sort of this pattern here, and you could say, okay, maybe this was just a retest of this breakout. Okay, fair enough. Maybe that's a retest of this breakout here. And this could be an A, B, and C. So I want you to pay attention to that as well. So assuming, let's just say, this entire move here was not a 1, 2, 3, and it was just an ABC pattern, which you could take a look at it this way. So you have an A, B, you have your C on top here. This was your ABC wave that you had. Now, if that's the case, then if you zoom in a little bit, then this entire move here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and maybe this is a fifth wave. I don't know if that's the fifth wave. It could be, but it was a pretty short fifth wave. If you're doing the proper measurement for a fifth wave, you got wave 1 here, we have 4 on top here, then wave 5 theoretically should be somewhere around 176 area, which it should be. So maybe somewhere around this area here, you should see wave 5. So this is what that should look like. This could be wave 1, wave 5 again, as I said, wave 4, and the next stage will be wave 5. It's very difficult to know which one it's going to be. I don't know, but that's another scenario that could play out on Tesla here. I still think there's a possibility that you have that could play out. Right now, you have major resistance on Tesla over here at 291. And the other resistance level I am looking at is, I think it's 253. These are the two major resistance level that I am looking at for Tesla. Now, somebody could say, okay, maybe this entire move here was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, and we're now starting a new move. Maybe this is a fifth wave, or we're starting a new move here. I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you, and it's very difficult to tell which one it is. Now, what I would like to see Tesla do for a bullish case scenario is Tesla needs to get above 555 to 562 and break this 291. It needs to get above this 291, break this level to invalidate this fourth wave, and maybe retrace back down and find support at this 253 level over here, saying that you're forming a new higher low. So what that would look like is something like this, probably, where you have, assuming this is a fifth wave, you have a break above this level here, it breaks it, come back down, retest this level, and then you take off. And that's what a new sequence would look like for Tesla. However, right now, I don't really have that, so there is no there is no confirmation that this is playing out right now in Tesla. Tesla literally just missed earnings. They missed earnings per share and revenue, so it's a pretty bad miss in a way. So I guess we'll see whether or not we could hold this to 53 to 55. That would be a key major level that I would be looking at right now. And where that level is if you go here, I have a photo of it right over here. So let me just, this is it right here. So we have a descending triangle, and you have, this is a bearish case scenario you're looking at. This is what a descending triangle looks like. And you have this mid-range right here, this resistance 253 to 262. You're still trading below this level, which you can get from over here. So if Tesla cannot get above this level, you continue to hit this level and find resistance and keep breaking down. It is very much possible you could see Tesla break down here. So you want to see Tesla get above that $300, 291, $300 level, break out of this thing, come back down and retest this level. That would be your bull case scenario to say, okay, Tesla is in a new cycle. But right now, there's no confirmation of Tesla being in a new cycle right now. What I see playing out for Tesla so far is still this. You have this bear case scenario, unless I have some sort of confirmation where Tesla is breaking above this level over here. You see, we tapped this level right here. It's 253 and got rejected back down. Let me go to my other chart and let me see if I could take a look at that. So I have my other chart here that I'm looking at. We go to 30 minutes. Let me turn on. Yeah, I have a lot going on in this chart. So we have the 30 minutes in this chart. We tapped the pivot level that I have. And then we came back down. We tapped almost this whale's lower resistance, lower target that whales have here. So tap liquidity on both sides. So what Tesla is going to do next? I have no clue. I don't know. You just have this pattern that you're in here, this broadening wedge pattern, and you need to get above this 255 level right here. And you got to break out. You got resistance 275. So you got to break this level 290, 291. But at least you want to break the level that I just showed you, which was this level. Let me see here. It's not it. You want to break this level here, this wave 4, which is 291, to invalidate that level, because right now that's wave 4, and unless you're above this level like this, you have not invalidated this level. You haven't done so yet. So that's just something I am being cautious of at the moment. There's no confirmation of this trade moving up. So right now the target for Tesla here, if we follow this, would be that 276 level, would be that target right over there. Let me put that in yellow so you know. All right. So this here is my analysis in Tesla. A couple of cases that you have. You have a bull case if Tesla could get above that 291, come back down, and form support at this 253, 262 area, and validate this wave 4 over here. But as long as it's trading below this wave 4, it has not invalidated anything. So you're still within this setup here, which is coming back down here and retest this level over here. So that's what I have. Hopefully that was helpful. That's my setup on Tesla. Right now I'm looking at, I have no position currently in Tesla, not trading Tesla. Well, trading Tesla on a daily basis, but not holding any position in Tesla. I have because there is no invalidation of Tesla. Obviously, you could get Tesla at the bottom here and exit if it starts dropping below this level that we're talking about. So that's what I have. So you came back up and right there. And if you go to the 2 hours, there's a resistance trend line that was, let me see here. Yeah, there's a resistance trend line that you have all the way from the top here. And price is still trading below that trend line. It's not breaking it. It's not breaking this trend line as well. So you really need to get above, break, come back, retest, find support at that 250 something area and continue to move to validate every bearish thesis, which is the 367 level again. All right, that's it. That's what I have for Tesla right now. Hopefully that was helpful. I give you every case scenario I'm looking at and the levels that's important for Tesla. All right, guys, this is Avi Harkishan from AH Charts.